somebody needs to inform this guy that human beings are not supposed to hit AAA pitching like it's beer league softball. And as a matter of fact, the way that Alex Friedman put it, it was a great call on his home run Saturday night. As he came back in the dugout, Alex Friedman said, this guy is out of this world. He certainly is, Andre Lipcius.
Andre Lipcius has been really, really good. I'm not willing to go as far as best player in the minor league, but it's not too much of a stretch to say Andre Lipcius has been one of the best players, not just for the Dodgers, but one of the best slugging players in all of minor league baseball. He has been just that good. One of those sneaky finds for the Dodgers, guy that was abandoned in Detroit, has now found a home in the Dodgers system and has really started to put a lot of those pieces together.
Halfway through spring, I got DFA'd and traded to the Dodgers, and they took me under their wing. They really helped me out when I came over. They showed me some things that they thought could help me be a better player, and we worked on it right away, and now we're here.
He is one of the best slugging players, guy that can hit for power in all of minor league baseball. His slugging percentage right towards the top. The number of home runs he hit, which I believe is 17 right now, right towards the top, not just for the Dodgers, but in all of minor league baseball. He is just that good, can play some third base, can play second base, first base. He can move around quite a bit.
What's it like playing basically a different position every day at a AAA level, man? Is that pretty cool?
Yeah, it's definitely really cool being able to do that. It opens up more spaces in the lineup for you. So if you can do it, it definitely helps you out on the hitting side, because you get to see consistent at-bats day in and day out.
Andre Lipcius is forcing his way towards the Dodgers right now, and especially with the vacuum, with the hole that Max Muncy has left since he is out with an injury. A lot of fans are starting to question, and for very good reason, if Andre Lipcius should have a role for the Dodgers, to at least see what they have in him as we get closer and closer to the trade deadline and as decisions are going to have to be made for the 2024 season.
100%. And hey, he came to the Dodgers, and he's always been a good player. I mean, it's not like he's ever been a bad player or anything like that. But the Dodgers made a swing change with him.
This year's the ball's been traveling on, I guess. The swing stuff that we've changed, got the ball in the air a little bit more, and that's honestly about it. But I try to take as consistent at bats as possible day in and day out, and I think that's what I do. That's my game. I think the Dodgers is really, really cool because all of it's on you, and they put a really big emphasis on it's your career, so they let you play so free. And then at the same time, you see all the guys around you, all the guys, especially in spring, that have really crazy work ethics, and they're such good guys to be around. And it makes you want to be a better player and get your work in and do all the intangible things to be a better player.
I had a little bit of a chance to watch him and follow him a little bit through the Detroit Tigers system, being here in the state of Michigan. And he's always been a really good player. This power production that he's unlocked has elevated his game to a whole nother level. He's always had decent power, good strike zone ability. He's combined those two and made him into an absolute monster, a beast of a player, and taken his career, which he has fought so incredibly hard for. And it is so incredibly hard to even make it to the stage that he has made it to. He's taken it to another level, and he's forcing his way back into the major leagues at some point. Question is, when do the Dodgers pull the trigger? Or when does another organization take a chance on him? That's a really intriguing conversation, because when you have a 145 WRC plus, you can't just attribute that to him playing in the Pacific Coast League. He's playing well above and beyond the level, even for players at that level. He's hitting for more power than even players at that level, which I think was a little bit unexpected. But with the swing change, with the mechanics, obviously the Dodgers saw something in Andre Lipcius, and it has unlocked a really unique skill set for him that I think is valuable for any organization.
Getting to watch him in person, too, which I've gotten to do several different times. And I've had a chance to actually talk to him, as you heard in the comments just a minute ago. What a great dude. He fit in just right away in the Dodgers culture. And he's a very, very, I always talk about with the Dodgers, they love guys that are very confident, but then are very kind whenever you talk to them, and then also very humble. And so that combination of attitude elements, if you will, really fits Andre Lipcius. Very, very confident. If you watch him in person, you realize real fast he's confident in what he's doing, very humble, very cool dude, fits in perfect.
If I were to ask you, Andre Lipcius, if you get called up, what's the one thing or set of things you think you could bring to a major league club?
Yeah, I'm gonna say consistency, and that comes attitude on and off the field. I'm the same guy on and off the field. So whether I have an 0 for day or a 4 for day, I'm the exact same.
Make Andre Lipcius' case as to why the Dodgers should bring him up.
All right, let's start with the power numbers that he's producing. 17 home runs in Oklahoma City. That is tied for second in all of minor league baseball, just behind the 18 home runs that Chris Newell has hit for the Dodgers in the Dodgers system at the high A level. He is hitting for an abundance of power, which has equated to a .619 slugging percentage. That power is dangerous. That power can come at any time, but it is not just the power. It is the consistency that he's able to make contact. It is the consistency that he's able to bring up to the plate. Walks at about 10.5% of the time. Strikeouts, less than 22%. That combination of great power that he is producing, the home runs, combined with the limited number of strikeouts, so incredibly valuable for major league organizations, because you're going to put the ball in play. When you put the ball in play, especially with the power he's producing, you're going to do a lot of damage, and that is equated to a 145 WRC plus, hitting 322, 394, 619 on the season. Also has 6 stolen bases, and I think something that is incredibly valuable, he can play a lot in the infield. Doesn't play shortstop, but he can play third base, which there can be a need there if you want to move Kike Hernandez back to a super utility player instead of playing every day at third base. Andre Lipcius can fill the void there. He can also play a little bit of first if you want to give Freddie Freeman a day off, or play a little bit of second as well. I think he fits really well within this Dodgers roster as it is currently situated. And I think the Dodgers should be looking into Andre Lipcius as a potential option as they near closer to the July 31st deadline. Because if you don't have to go out and trade for a guy, let's say that Max Muncy is still dealing with some type of injury further along, if you can have Andre Lipcius step up and fill in that void for him, that means you can use some of your resources to go out and get more high-profile players at other positions rather than spreading out some of the trades to a couple of different players. So Andre Lipcius, his numbers are definitely up to the standard of reaching Major League Baseball. And I think the Dodgers would be well inclined to take a look and see what they have in Andre Lipcius at the Major League level in order to get a proper evaluation of where things are at headed into July.